We don't have electricity, we don't have water, warm, I don't know, in the houses. So it's terrible for now.
That is, many families face a dire situation in Ukraine 1 month after Russian forces first invaded. Now, today, President Biden announced the U.S. would be accepting up to 100,000 Ukrainian refugees. But how does the refugee resettlement process work? Well, our 12 News reporter Simona Barca turned to her family, who actually went through the process themselves. Simona?
Yeah, Letitia, I've mentioned before, my family and I are from Moldova, which is right next to Ukraine. Now, I was 9 when we moved here, so aside from being excited and also afraid that our plane would crash in the ocean, I don't remember much of the process, so I asked the expert, Mama Barca. 1 month into Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the U.S. is preparing for more Ukrainian refugees.
We'll welcome 100,000 Ukrainians to the United States with a focus on reuniting families.
And while that's good news, resettling across the world can be daunting. So I asked my mom what it was like when they moved here.
Oh, it was like we were on a different planet. We're so thankful for the refugee program that we allow us to go to school because the English college was very expensive.
Neither she nor my dad spoke any English when we moved here. They started life from scratch with a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old kid.
I'm missing some places from my country, but most of all my family, my parents, my brothers and sisters. But I love American life.
For the 100,000 Ukrainian refugees, it'll be a chance at a new life away from air sirens, missiles, and bomb shelters. But the process to become a refugee is extensive. Refugee seekers have to apply for refugee status before their case can be referred to a U.S. agent. Then there are background checks, in-person interviews with Department of Homeland Security agents, medical screenings, and finally, they're matched with a sponsor agency. And the demand is high.
When we were interviewed, we were 40 families. And from those 40 families, they decided just one family to go with refugee status, and this were Barca family. It was like a miracle for us on that day.
There are several reasons to be considered for refugee resettlement, including political turmoil. The process can usually take more than a year, but the White House has promised to expedite these claims, and we've already seen refugees enter the country. I'm Simona Barca, 12 News.